Hi, this is Brian from the Gutter Brothers. I'm at a house in Media, Pennsylvania, and I was called here to do an estimate for gutter guards on this house in Media, Pennsylvania. So I pull up, and the first thing I notice here is that this homeowner elected at some point, either this homeowner or previous homeowner, elected at some point to install a larger commercial size 6-inch gutter onto the house, and they say that they're having constant clogging issues and water overflowing. So if you would like to know the difference between a 5 and a 6-inch gutter, which gutter to go with, and you've probably listened to a few videos on YouTube, I've read a few blogs about this type of thing, I'm just going to give you my personal experience and feedback with the two different size gutters while we have a larger gutter here in front of us. This is real, unscripted stuff. I am the cameraman, I am the owner, and I am the evaluator, I guess you would call it. So I'm seeing this stuff every day for years and years. So this 6-inch gutter, first of all, this house was architecturally designed by a very smart architect. And when he designed it with a 5-inch gutter. As you can see, the neighbor's house has a 5-inch gutter. These homes were probably all built around the same era, same time. So what I've seen happen personally is when the gutter, first of all, the gutter's so wide with all these trees everywhere, it creates a larger area, a surface area, obviously, right, to catch the debris. So you're going to get a lot more debris inside the gutters than you would with a lower profile gutter, right? You're still going to get debris in a lower profile gutter, but obviously with this larger surface area, you're going to get more. It'll catch more easily in a wider gutter. All right, so sometimes branches come down, you get a larger gutter where they may miss. They're more likely to hit a larger gutter. It just protrudes out a lot further. It's a lot larger than you think when you put them side by side. So you're mounting a 6-inch gutter on a fascia board that was designed for a 5-inch gutter. And unless, most of these fascia boards are capped with aluminum, as this one is, you can't really see the rafters. You could space them and count them, but if you miss a rafter, then you run the risk of this thing being loaded down, potentially with ice and snow, and it pulling off the house. Pulling the wood, the fascia board, off the house with it. Unless, of course, you hit every rafter all the way down. Every single rafter. And that's just not likely with gutter installations and contractors installing 6-inch gutters. A lot of the guys are going into it with the mindset, this is just a gutter, it's bigger, it'll handle more water, it'll flow faster, and they're just putting it up like a 5-inch gutter. And the winter of 2010 and 11 in the Northeast was really bad. I've seen these things come down like, I mean, it was terrible. Epidemic proportions all over the place. They were on the ground, these 6-inch gutters. Not the gutters with the fascia boards attached, just ripped them right off the house. So when you're trying to decide whether to go with a 5 or 6-inch gutter, look around your neighborhood, I would say, and look look at the homes and what size gutters are on these houses, and then ask yourself, should I go outside with the original architect recommended? There had to be a reason he recommended that 5-inch gutter. 6-inch gutter's been around forever, but it's always been a commercial gutter. Gutters can go really wide. I mean, I've seen them 12 inches or even more in some cases, depending on the situation. Mostly metal roofs with no friction loss. But on a roof like this, small roof, asphalt shingle, water's coming down, there's a lot of friction loss. It mostly just trickles down into the gutter. Definitely do not need a 6-inch gutter in this application. Most residential homes, probably 98% of residential homes, there's no need for a 6-inch gutter. Now, 6-inch gutters can help where there's a lot of valleys coming together in certain areas. They can be strategically placed, but most of the time, it's not necessary. All right, so my opinion is you probably don't need a 6-inch gutter. And if you put one up, you're going to be asking for more debris, more ice, and a potential for that to pull the fascia board off the house as it gets weighed down if the contractor that put it up didn't hit every single rafter all the way across. But even if he did, you're still got a wider gutter and it's going to collect more stuff, more junk, more debris. It's going to hold more snow if it's uncovered, create more ice. It's just not a great idea. So smaller gutter, larger downspouts, better water flow. The Gutter Brothers opinion. That's how we do things. We've been very successful with determining whether or not a house should have anything larger. Like I said, strategically, sometimes we do put them in certain areas. Usually just a 1 foot or 2 foot piece in some spots where there's a lot of roofs coming together. But other than that, that's it. All right, so if you have any additional questions, just comment below or give us a call, 610-328-5000. Until next time, thanks for watching. This is Brian from the Gutter Brothers, signing off.